Joining us now is Jill Starley-Grainger, who's the editor of JetSetJourneys.com. Jill, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We don't know the extent of this coronavirus yet, but what we can do is draw a comparison with SARS in particular. Lack of transparency, poor communication, that must have made your industry's task a nightmare. Is this easier this time, and how does that affect the travel industry?
So unfortunately, at the beginning of the outbreak, obviously China was not very transparent with it. Now they're saying they think they have ways to try to control it, but I'm not sure that message is necessarily being believed throughout the industry. It's already causing some impacts, and of course everybody is having to reroute if they had plans to go to Wuhan. But more significantly, many people are suddenly getting concerned about traveling to the entire region. So whether it's China or neighboring countries and even Australia, it is already causing problems.
Right, so the knock-on's huge, isn't it? And financially huge. But I guess also, and we don't know when people are going to be able to say, OK, you've got the all clear. But there is that continuous knock-on then, isn't there? It takes a long time for people to regain confidence.
Yes, and the bigger issue right now as well is that China is the #1 market in the world for the travel industry, which is surprising because only 9% of Chinese people actually have passports. But they are responsible for 21% of the revenue outside of China within the travel industry. So this impact, because the Chinese themselves, many of them already are on lockdown, because they can't travel, this will have an impact throughout the world. So it's going to be both ways.
So should we expect, frankly, some tour operators probably to fold?
I would think, based on what happened in SARS, it caused a huge recession in Hong Kong immediately afterwards. Many businesses went bankrupt. So if this is not dealt with very quickly, I would not be surprised at all if there are some tour operators that close, some of the smaller ones who maybe just don't have the cushioning.
And how crucial a time is it? Because obviously this is a key travel moment within China for the Lunar New Year.
So within China itself, it's massive, obviously. So those people within China and nearby, Hong Kong, Taiwan, other places where they will be celebrating this, they're all already thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't go see friends and family who are in other countries. Many people have been cancelling flights. Lots of the companies are allowing them to do that. So it's huge.
And just a quick question. If people are planning to go and visit China or have flights and holidays booked, what's the situation in terms of them getting refunds under their insurance? Would it normally cover something like this?
In cases, if you have insurance and you were meant to go to Wuhan, then yes, in most cases your insurance would cover it because obviously you would not have known about this before it happened. But what most travel agents are doing is they're allowing people to either cancel and change their dates or just to reroute around the affected area.